Today we're going to finish the Jeju stamp rally, and I've come to the final location. This is the 9.81 Park in Jeju, South Korea, and this place is kind of like a sports hub kind of thing. They've got go-karts, they do baseball, all sorts of other stuff, but here they have one big theme, and that is Ditto, and there's already a couple things I can see from here. If we go in the game real quick, I believe that everything that isn't a Pikachu here is actually secretly a Ditto, so let's actually catch this Slowpoke real quick, or I should say this Yadon. This should be a Ditto. I think that every single catch here is Ditto. So this one turned out to be a Ditto. Isn't that just super cool that there's just gonna be a whole bunch of Dittos everywhere? And I don't have this hundo. I really wanna get my hands on this hundo, which means I'm gonna be catching pretty much everything I see just in the hopes of getting a Ditto. Because I don't believe this Alolan Executor is one either. Let's just see what happens. Or I don't believe that it's an Alolan Executor. I do believe that this is a Ditto. But yeah, I was right. This might be the first ever Alolan Executor that turned out to be a Ditto ever. That's insane. And I believe that the Squirtle's also gonna be one, so why not? Let's catch this one too and see if we can get a shiny. The only downside is sometimes Ditto really likes to put up a fight. And there we go. The Squirtle turned out to be a Ditto. Also, something to show you here is this sign. It says Meta Villa, which is basically Metamon Village, because Metamon is the name of Ditto in Korean and Japanese. I'm definitely excited to be here, because honestly, I feel like I was saving the best for last. The whole thing being a giant Ditto event is just very cool and very Korean. They've had like 3 Ditto events so far, so it's cool to finally be able to do one of them. But hopefully this Eevee turned out to be a shiny Ditto. I'm sure I'm going to get one, but I want to get it on camera in front of you guys. This right here is the final location of the stamp. This will be our final stamp of the Jeju stamp rally, and it feels really cool to finally be done with it. So there we go, a blue Ditto. Does that mean we're gonna get a blue Ditto today? Here's hoping. But also this is the final reward, so tell you what, Edu, go ahead, click on it for me, my man. Yes, let's get it. Shiny. Oh, no, and a 382 again. But at least this one's a male. I think all the other ones I got were female, but this will be the final background Jeju Pikachu I can get for this. But it's okay, we got one shiny, so it was more than worth coming here. But now that we caught it, we will show you the background. It should be the same as all the others. Yeah, it's the same exact background, but still cool to get it, and I will be trading these off to friends. I found the Ditto merch, and of course I have a Ditto here, but it isn't it, unfortunately. We will get that shiny. I'm not leaving until we do. But also, that Hyaku would be great, and that's how you say hundo in Japanese. I've been saying that a few times around everybody here, even though I am in Korea, but I'm hanging out with Japanese people right now. But let's take a look at this stuff. We got ourselves some plushes here. It looks like a whole Ditto house thing. That's interesting. This is something I kind of want to get. It's like a popcorn bucket, I think. Let me just grab this real quick and turn it around. Yeah, there is a thing in the back. It's like storage or something. You know what? I'm gonna get this. It's only 28,000 won, whatever that is in dollars. We also have some containers here for Ditto. I think these are bag tags, if I had to make a guess. That's what I think these are. I think that's just a mat, though. And then the rest of this is just basic Pokemon stuff, but there is more Ditto stuff over here. I'm just gonna wait for the family to pass by first. But not a blue Ditto from this one. But it's so fun that literally almost everything here is a Ditto. And this one, nope. In the middle, we have a big Ditto. Also, we got a check here. Isn't shiny. All right, we're back. We got ourselves a nice Pikachu. It's actually a Ditto that's been transformed. Plus, we've got that Ditto over there who's looking pretty darn happy. That's a happy Ditto and a sleepy Ditto, it looks like. We got the waving Ditto. We got a Ditto who looks like he's just so glad that he found a fruit. And I think these ones have different ones. Yeah, that's like a pineapple berry one. Then we got Mew and a few of these guys. And there's another one of those Dittos. And I think one of these guys is in these things. I think it might be random. Not sure, to be honest. And then we move over here and there's a bigger Ditto, which is ridiculous. And then there's this one right here. We've got these guys, including Ditto. These guys are, I guess, mini mood lights. Pretty fun. Plus the Ditto neck pillow. Might have to get that, not gonna lie. And then there's this one, which I think is definitely the bag tag. And then there's these guys. Even more stuff over here. I think that's a pop socket, which I kind of need, seeing that this one broke off. And then we got these guys here. There's the keychain again. Then if we move down, there's this cup. Got a Jigglypuff. Don't exactly know what these are, but there's a Ditto of it. And then there's these things. So I've just now realized that the Ditto little neck pillow comes with a hoodie. Yeah, I'm not saying I need it, but this is pretty dumb and I love it. This is, oh my god, I can't believe this is a thing. I might do it even though it's so dumb. Like, not gonna lie, it's pretty darn comfortable. Like, I wouldn't probably use the hood too often, but like on a plane I totally would. I don't care, I don't know anybody on there. I'll totally rock this thing and just pass out with it. And it's not that bad. This thing's like $18. Also, this Eevee was a pink Ditto. I mean, maybe we get some luck because of this thing. I'm probably gonna get it, not gonna lie. I actually really like it. It's so dumb. Just spent money on coffee, a cheesecake, and of course the goods that he's taking a look at. I did get the bucket. It came in this cool box, so that's nice. Downside is we're probably gonna have to destroy it. But on the upside though, I mean, look at this Gyarados. This Gyarados is a Ditto, and I've never had that ever. Like, the fact that we see Alolan Executors, Gyaradoses, all these things as Ditto is just so weird to me. Because, you know, we're used to our usual spawns for this thing, but not that happening, and sadly not blue, but we will get one. I'm not gonna give up. But this place is fun. This is really well made. I'm really enjoying it. Plus, there's an actual restaurant here, and we're probably gonna do that too. But this is such a dumb area, and I love it. Let me just catch this Alolan Executor Ditto in front of you guys. See what happens with it. Maybe, just maybe, it'll be a blue one. I already have had a few of them, but I want it with the tag. You already know. But for fun, are you the hundo? No, but you had a 15 in HP. And finally, we got the blue Ditto here. I just wanted to say I got one at the spot, and we got one. Probably gonna chill here for just a little bit longer, but there it is. With nice. The tag. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, sir. Oh man, I'm loving this though. Just everything being Ditto, minus of course the Pikachu, and I'm still trying to get that Hundo Pika, but so far we've caught so many and nothing. But I'm really loving this stamp rally. I love what they've done with it. The Dittos, the Gyaradoses, the Alolan Executors are my favorite. Everything else is pretty cool though. But yeah, just all in all, very solid event. Been loving every second of it. And we're not done yet. We need to still get our in-person rewards for completing the stamp rally. Also, when I purchased the stuff, I got 3 random stickers. So, I mean, we might as well open them up. I can't really do it in front of you, but I'll show you what I get out of these. Well, the first one was Pikachu, so... Oh, and there's where we go. We got Snorlax. We're Cappy for all the people that say the name there. Go ahead, open the last one. Hopefully we'll get a Ditto, though.
No, blue.
Blue? Oh, so it's not Metamon. But... Oh, no, it is Metamon. Look at that. Hey, he doesn't look very happy though. There we go. Well, hey, we got the big 3. I'm happy. Very cool. And thanks to the power of fast catching, I have my second shiny Ditto after those stickers. So neat, you know, we're getting a few of them. Happy to get them. And they're just going nuts right now. Like, I don't even know which one that was, but it was clearly one of the ones that I fast caught. But you know what? Let's get a blue one in front of you guys. This is the one right here, if we can hit it. There we go. Excellent curveball throw on the Alolan Executor. And this is the blue one. I'm already feeling it. This is the blue one. Or I'm horribly wrong like all the other times. Yeah, there we go. But hey, we did it at least twice. So these are actually all the stickers. Got it. And these are, wait, is this every single sticker? Oh, there's 45 of them. Okay, so I guess he was saying he got 20 of them and he didn't get a single Pikachu. That makes sense. So you're telling me I'd have to buy 45 products and pray that I got a 1 in 45 on every one of them? That's pretty ridiculous, but still cool. And of course, they have a Ditto little donut thingy with the Ditto Pikachu, and they have these here. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Like, I feel like this is worth doing. They've got the Pikachu at least, and they got Ditto over here chilling. All right, you know what? We're doing it. Plus, we get more of those stickers. The Ditto slushie is here. It said grape, but it also says blueberry, so I don't know which one this is, but more of a grape, for sure. That's cool, though. Comes with a nice Ditto on there. It actually tastes pretty all right. And now it's time to try the donuts. This one's got the Ditto on it, but of course, I'm not gonna eat the Ditto. It's actually a piece of plastic. Never mind, Ditto is edible. We're gonna throw him back on there, even though we cracked him in half. Didn't mean to do that, but... Good taste. What is that? All right, it's Pikachu Ditto time. This time I'm taking a bite. There ain't no way I'm fitting that whole thing again. That was a lot. It is very nice, though. I really like the way it looks, but... Very peanut buttery. Oh my God. And also really sugary, too. Good Lord. Make it just snow here. And after all that Ditto goodness, we have now returned to the Green Garden, Yumiji Botanical Garden, that is. And now that we're here, we can actually get the in-person stuff for completing the stamp rally. And I'm excited to get this stuff, because some of it's actually quite cool. But with that being said, let's get in there. All right, we got the goodies, but first, I actually got a shiny Alolan Executor here, which is kind of fitting for what we got. But let's just quickly catch this guy real fast, and then I will show you everything. I've got it laid out in front of me here. It's nothing too crazy, minus one thing. Some of you guys might actually love one of these things quite a bit. But first, is this a good Alolan Executor? 2-star, why not? You could have gotten this from an egg or from a raid or anything like that. But now that we got that out of the way, here's what we got. For starters, we got these stickers of the Alolan Executor and the Pikachu with the shirt, and they're kind of like stamps, so I like that. There's also this sticker that has the Pokemon Wonder Island on it. Looks really cool. Yet another sticker, and this is the last one I promise, but it's really cool. I really like this design, though the camera doesn't really want to focus on it too much. There we go. Look at that. Love it. Next up, we have this, an ID that you can have engraved, and this one is the Alolan Executor one. There was a Pikachu one as well, but it's random, and I wanted the Pikachu, but the guy just would not give it to me, so it is what it is on that one. Pretty cool, though, nonetheless. I do like it quite a bit, and it has the stamp on the back as well. Hopefully it's like showing up, but I think the reflection's causing the camera to mess up a little. But then the big one for most of you guys would be this right here. We got an Alolan Executor card, and I believe this is the terrestrialized stellar version, but it's in Korean and it has the logo here, so this is exclusive to here. And it looks like there's more than just him in here, so I am gonna open this. I am interested to see exactly what all is in here, because in the back here, there's just this right here. It's like a ZA thingy, and then it looks like it's another promotion for the Mega stuff, so that's what this is. Interesting, and then obviously we have the card, and it looks really cool. I mean, this thing looks really solid, and luckily I did bring a card protector and such for this, and I didn't even know this was gonna be a thing, so I'm glad I brought this stuff. Also, page 2 of 3 was done actually in the previous video, but I completely forgot. Actually, no, I don't think it was. I think we were at 6 kilometers at that point. Anywho though, we have 3 more encounters. Let's see what we get. Squirtle, makes sense. It's just gonna be a whole bunch of encounters from this event. But that probably means we're getting a Gyarados at some point, so that'd be cool. There it is, cool. 12, or not 12, 1420. Sadly, wasn't a red one though. That would have been sick, just for fun. 1420, yeah, it's fine. And this is probably just another Pikachu, but yep, I'm right, and not the hundo. I would love that. I know, I say it for everything, but like a hundo of this Pika would be great, especially because I've been catching so much. Just let me have one hundo of this thing, please. The only other one I ever got from like the shirts was, I want to say it was Singapore. Anyways, all we gotta do now is catch 110 Pokemon and we're done, and I've been doing that all day, so you know what? I'm gonna do that real quick. And there it is, the Pikachu yet again. We didn't find it anywhere else besides here and one other place, the Gyarados spot, but still really cool to get it here. And I think this is the 10th one, and I'm here for at least a week, so you know I'm gonna be going hard on this. But let's see if a 277 was good. Not even a little bit, but it's still shiny. Just had a delicious black pork dinner, and it was phenomenal. And in the middle of that, I was catching, and now I'm done with page 3 of 3, so let's get our Stardust, and let's get these encounters and see what we get. Slowpoke, and I know that's not the hundo. I think you want 520 or something close to that. Oh, this one right here is the Ditto. That is so cool to see. I don't even know if that's close to the hundo, but the fact that we just got like a random Ditto encounter is just so fun. I knew I was gonna see it, and I was hoping it would be shiny, but just getting to see a wild Ditto like this is just so cool. Plus, we went like all out on this stuff, so it's not even close to the hundo. I don't even know what this is gonna be, but it's the Pikachu. Alrighty, 375. And this is gonna be the final encounter. I don't know what what it's gonna be with, but it's the Pikachu and not the hundo, unfortunately. I'm curious if, since it's the last one, if it's gonna be like background one. Highly doubt it, but it would be cool if they did give us a background from this, so let's see what happens. The final Pikachu is gonna be a non-background one, and sadly not a hundo. Oh well, not a big deal. On the upside, I am at the Gyarados part now, just trying to check things out and see what I see, but I feel like we're gonna wrap up the video here, and I really do hope you enjoyed this Jeju journey. Smash that subscribe button if you did, and if you haven't already, you should definitely check out these two videos right here. They are part 1 and part 2. And if you've already seen those two videos, then check out another one on my channel. They're all pretty darn good. But on that note, I hope to see you in the next one.